the second to last week 1 game, we have the Giants, and we have Bears.
Taking on Justin Fields and the Chicago.
Jesus Christ. Ugh.
For the longtime Panther, Graham Gano has us set for his start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium.
4 o'clock game.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. On play action, Fields. Escaping the pressure right.
Open. Wide open lane there, and he runs it through.
Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
And what did he taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Fields, and that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field.
I should have clicked X too much.
3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Calls for a fair catch. Almost fielded
that
at
one
the
hits
1,
at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
They'll start at the 20.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Jones finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
He does not get it in.
Quan Barkley.
And
he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It didn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From just shy of midfield, Jones.
Thrown to Victor Cruz. No,
that was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 3, 2nd and a yard. Now Jones.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Giants. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. An ideal. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video.
Window 0 for 0, 0 passing yards. Russell Field 56 passing yards, 1 touchdown for Daniel Jones.
Gano now, following the touchdown here to kick it away. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Working with a 2nd and 4. Play action. It's Fields.
Oh, he fumbled. That ball is loose. What the
Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure to him.
Couldn't really get much there. Try to run it to the outside. Didn't work.
Because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Pulled in at the 24. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Throwing, Jones. A quick pass here. He's got Shepard. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Wow.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. A handoff to Barkley. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punch, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little.
Yeah, honestly, I thought it was 101. Wait, I think he's 7 for 8. 101 passing yards and 1 touchdown.
It's way too early for panic.
Wow.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Fields now to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Comes in.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating, there he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Football out.
Being chased out left.
He'll leave it for Montgomery
complete. And they've got it
down
inside the 10 at the 8. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0.
Hey, yo.
Ball play action. Fields sliding out of the pocket. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Azeez Ojulari showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They get 5 on the run, but it leaves them with a tough 3rd and goal forthcoming.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal.
What? Oh, come on.
And that'll set him back 5. How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal. To throw is Fields. Flush to his right.
Nobody to throw it to. He's going to run it.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there. And he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that.
So Montgomery denied on 4th and goal. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And some room to work. And how about that for just running out the clock? 46 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Oh, he's got the full package. He can spin, he can juke, he can make you miss, he can drop his shoulder on you. Some of that elusiveness we saw at Penn State has definitely translated to the NFL game. Saquon Barkley hit the proper buttons and turn him loose.
They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Jones to throw on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with a throw to the safety valve, and it's 4th down.
What? Damn it, come on, man.
Jones now. A final shot before break. Looking for Shepard deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Who got the ball to start off the game? The Giants.
So we've reached halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the Giants out in front. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, right, Brandon. Thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to this slimmed-down version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome, everyone, to this abridged version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one has certainly been one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference as the teams have already come back out onto the field for the second half. So let's get you back out as well to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants about set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Jones to Shepard, complete over the middle. And now look at this.
Fumble.
Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Bears. And the return
happened. 2 fumbles in this game so far. They cannot hang on to the ball.
We'll go out to the 42-yard line. So potentially a turning point here in the 3rd quarter as that swings the door back open just a bit.
Yeah, they're still down 2 scores, but I do think we're at that point in the game where you're going to reach for the football whenever possible. You're going to hear the coaches scream from the sidelines. Tackle him. 2nd guy in, tackle the ball.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
On 2nd and 7, Fields. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
Oh, he's on the
flushed out there. Right.
Oh, he's got room to run.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Justin Fields taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Bears draw a bit closer. They've already been on record as saying, hey, if our rookie quarterback's going to tuck it and run on a scramble, we kind of hold our breath. Well, that was a maybe no. Yes, as he's able to get into the end zone.
Are you saying he's got to learn where the line is about whether you keep your eyes downfield and try and find a receiver, or you tuck it and go? And I think there's going to be some growing pains with that. I think in this case, he made the right decision.
And we know he's got the speed. He showed it there. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. And New York set to take the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Giants. Kenny Galladay, 73 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later.
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
21.
Here's Fields. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And he goes out right around the 39.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 68 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break it.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Lorenzo Carter able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And off comes to Montgomery. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
1st down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right in the yard.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On 2nd and 1, Fields escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and
he will fight his way in, not giving up there, and he's got a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught inside the 5. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
On second down now, Barkley. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. Looking to throw. Jones eluding the pressure right. First down and much more here for Jones. And down right around the 37. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. It's hauled in by Shepard. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Fighting to stay upright. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Back to throw. Jones. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. Here's Barkley. Take it on in.
He punched that in.
Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
Somehow.
Oh, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there,
there it is.
A real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they look like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Now here's a look for that one's going to wind up incomplete. Popular down near the goal line, quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was, and one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
They're starting to collapse, and the Bears probably just didn't.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. but you have to be prepared for...
Contested ball
that
here,
is
and it's
hot.
going to be caught. And they do
James
finally
Bradbury
get him,
just
but he
got
takes
burnt.
it to the 25.
It was
A huge play there for
nice
Chicago.
throw, Justin
Hey, you're at the
Fields,
point in the
probably
game
the
right
best
now where you
throw
got to
of the
start
day.
taking some chances,
To
and
Darnell
that
Mooney.
chance paid off.
And it's a good idea to be that aggressive because, truthfully, the defensive guys, they're just playing not to make a mistake. That often means you can make a
Sorry
big
if I'm
play
loud
against
here.
them.
I'm just making a video. I'm commentating this again.
Fields on first down. That's caught by Montgomery. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15.
Wait, 9 for 12, 442 yards.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he finds his tight end, Graham. Touchdown! Jimmy Graham. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears cut into that
Where did
lead.
Jimmy Graham come from?
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Wait, are you this guy's friend?
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5. And he will get in. Zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
New York ready to go again offensively. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage. So consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of it.
There goes Sterling Shepard. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. Make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got it? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up even more big plays.
I'm back from being down 14. And,
so it's Giants football here as we welcome you back.
So great.
They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Buying time to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. The ball on the 8 still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left.
You're trying to win this football game? What do? You got a minute.
Again, it's Barkley. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
You focus on week 2.
And Gano's kick is...
Basically prepared for week 2. We have not had a game end on like a digit that ends with a 5 or a 0 with both teams. So.
And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
So now Fields and the Bears down by 10. A minute 24 to go. They'll need a score here and also likely an onside kick recovery. But first things first. 1st and 10.
You gotta try it.
On first down, it's Fields. Flush to his right.
He has triangle, but there's somebody on him.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
You're probably gonna...
Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Fields throw complete here to Komet. 7 yards to pick up there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective game nonetheless.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 29-yard line. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
Marquise Godwin is on the Bears? What? Wait, is that Marquise? No, wait.
Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down.
He looks the fire.
Steps away to his left.
Throws.
That's complete
Caught
to
by
Mooney.
Darnell Mooney.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
No
He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them.
Actually, I thought this game was going to be very,
but they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points,
30
even
to
if you
20
win
the
a game,
final.
that can hurt you.
What a good game. Bears were down 14, almost came back. Almost. I mean, that's the key question. They scored 12 points in the third quarter. There's some of the highlights there. Yeah, that's when it was so funny. Like Stadium has the lights on, like I said. But thank you guys for watching. I enjoyed this one. Hopefully you guys like this one, and I will see you guys later.